Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to all the usual places. We're gonna go to all the usual places. Though the temptation. No, you know what? We're not. I changed my mind. 20 seconds in, I saw a little road that goes this way out into the middle. Let's find out where it goes. Adventure. All I know today is we're not gonna cover elevation. That's what we're not gonna do. If we have to trailblaze a little bit, that's fine. It doesn't feel like a rattlesnakey morning. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Wheelin Wednesday. It's Wheelin Wednesday every Sunday for us. There's no secret in the production. I do love those little tidbits when I'm watching a channel of one sort or another and they accidentally, as we say here in the industry, they accidentally date the video. Because most, and I do detest this as a phrase, most content just crashed into me for no reason. Most content creators are generating said content some lesser or greater amount of time in advance.
I'm trying to see where you want to go.
I don't know where I'm going. I was following you, following me. So sometimes you will find content that is recorded months in advance. I would say the average seems to be 4 to 5. I don't know
what it is.
I don't know what that would be. It used to have like some sort of weed mat, but that rotted away. I'm serving. There's like it's just covering a thinly veiled giant hole in the ground.
Trap.
Give me a little nooge.
Oh, you get mad at me when
I
nooge you.
No, that was a requested nooge, and not a door paneling.
I'm sure there's some conscious reasons why I'm.
I think they're conscious.
Into you and Bruce.
I don't think it's.
Oh,
I'm
Bruce.
just gonna back up into you. Deal with it. I'm gonna throw my weight around. Oh. All right. I see something akin to a nature path. I was gonna cut a loop, as we oft do, and then I was like, or 10th scale trail. People love a 10th scale trail. I gotta watch the camera more than anything. This is kinda.
Yeah, you can get through that.
Yeah, I mean he can.
I can.
Can this?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, Bruce doing a little rock crawling adventure here. Don't you fall. Don't you fall, Bruce. No, he fell.
3 minutes in.
3 minutes in. 3 minutes in. Bruce is on his side.
What if somebody made drinking games to your videos?
Well, they already said whenever I say 330 wheelbase. Yeah, okay, 4-link, whatever. I'm going to go out and I'm going to convert your rig to leaf springs while you're asleep.
Rude.
And then, and then you'll find out what it's like. Then you'll know what it's like. And we'll put a 5-pound dumbbell.
Oh, well.
On top of the battery.
Then you might go back to driving by yourself.
Wow. All right. Okay. I rescind all my threats. I thought about bringing Nigel today. But,
I don't know where I'm going.
Well, that's because you're way over there.
I think I'm gonna need help.
Okay, nope. Now reverse.
No,
not that
reverse
much.
did not do it.
It would have. All right. 5 minutes in. Okay, we're tied 1-1. Now I'm gonna have to try to take you to places where I see if I can flip you over. I can't. I don't know where Bruce thinks he's going. I don't think he can make it through that.
Okay, I'll wait over here for Bruce.
I see a rock. I don't know, retaining function here. I forgot to start both. I forgot to start an activity and Skeletra.
I started an activity, but it's going to pause every couple minutes.
I wonder, okay, I don't know what'll happen. Okay, okay. Nope. Okay. Hey, all right. Everything should be fine. It's gonna get real rocky here in a minute. Real rocky. Path, potentially impassable surface in between. All right, the in-car is going to look like we're going into the darkest, deepest depths here. If I flop here, it's acceptable because I can't see him at all.
Oh.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to get that close to me. Oh, I got through, I think. You're cameraman and captain here right now, Bruce. I can't even see where you are, dude.
Oh, you might need to go. I can't see a thing.
I can't see a single thing. Please don't let whatever this is be itchy. All right. This might be passable. Bruce has collected himself some weeds. Bruce loves weeds. Get some real close, low angle.
Shoot.
That is a deadly looking hole right there. Don't fall in that, Bruce, or it's going to be flop number 2. No, let's just not break him. Let's not break him this early on. Just get a little bit of one of these. Oh. I think I set him where he's not movable. Should maybe have moved him and right back where we started. Okie doke. Let's get a little clearance there. A little clearance. There we go. That wasn't a bad spot. And I'm stuck again. Ugh. G-Wagon.
Not touching in the front.
There you go. Easy stuff. Easy stuff. I think Nigel would have had an easier time despite being the same layout.
I can't see.
High weight is problematic. And it looks like a road, but it appears to, we make our own. We make our own road. If the hand falls asleep, the hand falls asleep. All right. We've got the right. We've got the left.
That kind of looks like it's like a settling pond.
Yeah, it used to be. Wonder how flat it is at the bottom. Adventure. To the right it is. It is just starting to look summery out here. You'll notice the color. Well, There was a discussion on the Discord. Some of you will notice that it is starting to look summery. To some of you, I think summer, spring, winter, spring, summer, and fall all look the same.
Where are we going?
I'm following you.
That could be a dangerous thing.
That's where adventure comes from. Bruce just plowing stuff down. It's like we're on the ancient seabed, as this used to be full of water. Ooh, just did multiple terrible accents in one shot.
For a second, I thought I was driving Bruce. Swatching the wrong car.
I do that. Oh, a fun one is going to be if we see anything that gets pinchy, we're going to find out if Bruce's little step sides, these little guys on the side, they are halfway broken off from the rocks of last time out. We will see. We'll see if they survive the outing. He didn't have them initially, and when I made the order that took 3 weeks to arrive from FMS, I ordered some of them because they're like $2.99. And then as I saw them, I was like, those are not attached, really. I mean, if you're unfamiliar with old Bruce the FJ40, the screws that hold all of the body plastics on or together are like 1.3 millimeters. They're like little threaded wires to hold a not insignificant amount of weight together. This is some terrain. We look like we're someplace completely different.
Yes, but
We find out where it goes.
I think we're just in a settling pond.
Yeah. But there hasn't been any water in this one in a good while. This is one of the original bits of Mentone Beach that predate the whatever this watershed program, whatever they're calling it. Looked like there was a line of fence. There's not much out here in the way of fence. They just pile up rocks. So it is a little later in the AM than last week, and the marine layer has already burned off. So it is that trademark of the desert: cool air, hot sun. And as the day goes on, the sun will turn the air into hot air, and then it's just hot. Then it's hot for like 5 months, and then we do the same thing over again. Just one day. We have not gotten a day of genuine summer yet. Thankfully, it is not summer yet, even though the kids are out of school. So to many parents, it is 100% summer. So to pick up on what I left behind a few minutes ago, the lead time on a Wheelin Wednesday is 4 days. Filmed on a Sunday, uploaded on a Wednesday, because, you know, the wife has like actual responsibilities, obligations, things like that. So we're out here on a Sunday, and a Sunday morning is a fantastic time to do this. There is a fence. Dang it, that looks almost like elevation. That's not a fence, that's just a bunch of... I literally saw... I don't know if I can hold this up high enough. I literally saw a bunch of like whatever those yuccas or agaves or whatever they are, and then the line of the mountain in the haze looked like a hastily... Okay, no, I did see part of a fence. There's actual fence posts over there.
Looks like rebar, no? Or is it just...
Like those steaks that they pound in with those hand clank those things. Not like a proper fence. I was gonna say they don't do fences out here. All we have are bees, rabbits, lizards, and rocks. Now, I don't know. I don't know if y'all notice when I mix the mics, it's tough to tell what's gonna stay in the mix. Both of these folks need like a mid-season service. Their service lights are on the dash of both. They've spent enough time in or under liquid that the old G-Wagon there is about 3 times as loud as it should be. I get the feeling there's some real dry gears in there now. Like it sounds like a well, it sounds like what it is. It sounds like non-synchro straight cut. Bruce still seems a bit quieter, but he's definitely picked up a little growl too. Because the trail rig is your excuse to be irresponsible because you're really far from your house when something goes wrong. So, following last week, because we did not have to ford, we didn't have to go through water, following last week, they got their batteries unplugged and they got put up on their storage spots, their garages, and that was that. And then this morning I plugged their batteries in and here we are. 0 pre-flight check-in, and that is brought about purely by, you know, nothing bad's happened so far. We haven't lost, you know, nobody's lost a wheel.
Oh, I don't think I can get that down. I'm not Bruce. I let Bruce knock stuff down for me.
That's what Bruce is doing. The 1 pound front bumper is a conscious design. Oh yeah, we just ran out of trail. We're in the depths of it now. Kind of see a line of where I want to go.
Funny.
Oh, I see it. Is that dragonfly?
I think so, yeah.
Neat. Little red dragonfly. My pond at home had dragonflies for a couple years and didn't get any this year. But it also didn't get any mosquitoes, so if that's the trade, I'll take it.
Yeah, but we got a yard dog.
We got a yard dog.
That won't eat.
You've seen it in the video. Yard dog has not departed since its first appearance. It hops over the front fence without any effort at all. I'm assuming drinks out of the pond and then leaves, comes back. I think he sleeps in the yard somewhere, he or she. We still have not been able to determine. Spirit of the forest is still there, the cat with the biggest tail you've ever seen. This is definitely a nature path we're on now, because there's a little bit of tamp to it. Bruce isn't doing all the tamping down. Oh, cactus! Now we're in the real desert. All right, all right. I'm trying not to crash into that cactus.
Well, I can't see where I'm going. I'm standing behind you.
Fair, fair. I saw a cactus skeleton.
You're right. And a cactus is right in front of you.
No, I saw a cactus skeleton. There it is. Neat. That one's too rotted though. Neat. Now we must navigate carefully, both in terms of vehicles and feet. Because if somebody was going to be the guy that finds some cactus spines by grabbing Bruce by a tire. I am that guy. Our goal, I'm heading for a berm that looks far too steep, but I'm still following this little nature path. I don't know if Bruce is showing it, but there's definitely some tamp right here. Now animals went that way, we're gonna go this way. Oh, this is 10th scale trail all day. Also, what is that? What is that?
I've always wondered.
You'll see it there looking like something straight out of the savannah. That tree has like, or bush has like some orange hair on it. I don't know what that is. Okay, this is gonna get...
It's very Dr. Seuss.
Does Bruce have the power?
That's a pretty big stick. It's grabbing them. Let go.
Oh, I did not see that big rock. I could not see that big rock. Okay, I'm gonna go for this. Yeah, that you're just completely teetering. There you go. There's a big old, like, I get the feel a lot of this has been underwater at some point. Not in a long time. There we go. Now. Oh, there we go. This is why this basin, there's the stuff. What are we doing? Oh, there's a really hairy one over there. And it's so high that like you think that looks like the algae stuff. How when it dries out, it turns all orange and stringy. That's just 5 feet off the ground. So I don't think we've had any biblical tier floods out here to deposit, what is it, string moss 5 feet off the ground. Oh, I think the worst is, and that is there fence between those posts? Yes. It's like an optical illusion. I see chain link right there.
Yeah, I can see it. That should be part of your episodes, not looking for fence. To
I was gonna say, man, looking for fence sounds awesome.
No, point out what type of flora and fauna and stuff actually
Oh no,
are.
now I'm gonna have to Google.
Yep.
That sounds a lot like homework.
Yep.
I mean, I do want to know what these little, like, I don't know what that color is. That frosted green with the little, they look like baby sunflowers coming out of them. I mean, I want to know what those are.
Kind of look more like daisies.
Okay. All right. Okay, Google. I do like asking Siri questions in videos or in live streams, and it activates the Siri in other people's houses.
What if you just buy that app that it's like a plant identifier?
You can use Google Lens will do it.
Okay.
And Verizon won't leave me alone, so they're eventually going to talk me into getting a new phone.
That's because they want us off our plan.
They want us off our plan. We're on the Ultra OG, like, we predate cell phones and certainly predate smartphones. So we've been on the same Verizon plan almost since, I'm stuck, I gotta back up. Doesn't count.
Dang it.
Doesn't count, didn't tip. Didn't tip.
I really wanted it to happen.
That's a big rock right there. Bruce is a tough boy. So we've been on this plan where, remember when unlimited meant unlimited, and now a typical cell phone carrier will have like 4 tiers of unlimited, and you're like, that's not how unlimited works. They want us off that unlimited plan so bad. Like, you know, no throttle, unlimited data, all that stuff. Wow, this is like walking on pavement. Look at this. This is exactly how the, oh, stinky. This is exactly how the desert works.
Oasis.
Whew.
Stinky oasis.
Mmm. Yeah. The odor of that is robust. That is a robust scent. And the camera won't get it.
Look at how high it was.
The water is just like, it's not sparkling. There's things moving. I can get closer. And those are all...
Don't fall in.
No, heck no, I won't be allowed to go home.
Well, you could walk home.
I could walk home from here. It wouldn't be a problem.
It's probably mosquitoes and stuff.
It's probably mosquitoes. There are also some sort of tiny beasts roaming the water's edge. They look more like gnats or little black flies. But as I look out across that water, with me, there's a real hue to that water. Like, that water's not clear. It's cloudy. There's also been gunfire all morning for fun. The nearest gun range is way over there. Probably 3-4 miles away. That's where they shoot skeet. So when you hear gunfire out here,
it's reflected in the mountains and the water.
yeah,
it's really cool.
But like really distorted. There's a real milkiness to that water.
Oops. Uh-oh.
Oh, you pulled your microphone off. And there's something on you.
You've got my controller too.
What? Bruce is not a table.
He is a table. He's perfectly shaped for it. And besides, you put stuff on him all the time.
Bruce is a table.
Oui.
Cruise control. I do love a 10th scale trail, you know? You know what else is great though? This. There we go. In frame. The mountains looking all smoky this morning. That's the smokiness of the mountains is a thing we call Los Angeles. That water feels like one of those. How much would you charge to?
No, it's nothing. I just try not to run into Bruce.
How much would you? What's the dollar amount? How much money to jump in that water?
Geez, it'd have to be in the thousands.
I was gonna say $1,000 at least, because
drinking it, forget it. You can't pay me enough.
there are a variety of senses not being transmitted through this audio visual medium. Well, first off, you guys aren't getting an entire dimension. You're only getting 2 of the 3. Look at his little legs.
There's 2.
You're only getting 2 of the 3 dimensions. You're not getting the temper, like literally. I am facing the rising sun, sort of. It's on my left side. Left side, hot. Right side, it's like being on the moon. Right side, cold. You're definitely not getting the smell-o-vision aspect, which is that glassy, still water. Where you go?
I was wondering where you were going.
You were coming straight for the camera.
I wanted a close-up. Jade is jealous of
Treasure.
Bruce always hogging the limelight.
4.5-inch cutoff disc.
Oh, is Bruce taking that home?
Bruce is taking that home.
What is it?
It's a cutoff wheel. For an angle grinder. That's a free cutoff wheel. I just had a proper cycling moment right there because the road loot I've found. So out doing this on the list, I found that cutoff wheel. Because, I mean, of where we are primarily. You know, when you're out on city streets, I've found multiple knives, Spyderco, No Name, box cutters,
Cash.
screwdrivers, sockets, hats, vice grips, 2 pairs of vice grips, rolls of Gorilla Tape more than once. But out here, I have found a cutoff wheel, ultimate cut cutoff wheel, which I'm kind of impressed by because, as I said, people don't go here. Which is, let's be honest, is a big part of the reason why we are out here. Many of you out there, I have to assume, have been out toy carring in public locales, and I think that there's some element that runs not through people, but through some select people. The internet has sort of given them unique monikers. They don't like to see other people enjoying themselves. Like, there's something that triggers inside of a specific person when they see another person just having a good time. It's almost like they like joy causes them pain. So if you're just doing something, minding your own business, the one that always pops to my mind is those teenage kids. They're somewhere in the South, Mid-South, and they just go fishing. They just go fishing, and they'll be fishing in things like this. And invariably, someone will come out and yell at them. Or there's that guy that fishes on one of those, I don't even know what they call it. It's like a little, it looks like a stand-up paddleboard, but it's a little bigger. Fisher people will know. That is the 21st century societally acceptable term for someone who fishes. Fisher people. A fisher person will know what it's called. It has like a foot pedal on the front, and the guy, it's basically like a joystick for his foot, and he can control a little trolling motor on it and navigate in all 4 directions. I don't know what he's fishing for, but he's always fishing under like little piers and jetties and stuff. And invariably, inevitably, someone shows up and is like, "You can't fish here." And I am always like, that's all what they always sound like. And the guy is like, "Well, I mean, you're wrong because I am fishing." And he's like, "You can't own the water. Look how sprinkly, look at the water over there.
Yeah.
It's like it's raining." And I'm like, just, you know, like, who is that guy hurting fishing? It's like they run the kids off with the skateboards. "Get out of here with your skateboards." We did a whole different accent for that one. So those kids are like, "All right, I guess we'll try crack." I'm not saying that taking away the kids' skateboards is the gateway to crack cocaine.
That sounds like what you were saying.
But that is kind of what I'm saying. I mean, they're going to find a diversion. And let's say their diversion is toy cars, and you're out in a park because it happens to have some nice looking rocks in it. And then some person's all, "Are you allowed to be here?" I'm like, what is the, like, I didn't bring a dog to come and poop on the places where people walk. So I see, look how milky that water is. Real milky. I don't know. Just leave people alone. Like, unless they're coming in your yard and smashing up your pottery like a game of Zelda. I mean, let the people have their toy cars and let the kids have their skateboards. I don't even mind the kids on the dirt bikes, to be completely honest. If kids came by on dirt bikes right now, I'd be like, good for them. Well, at least they're out here where no one is. Now, the guy on his Grom.
Ooh, what's in that?
Huh? I know, right? The color is, I mean, I know it's reflecting some of the haze in the sky.
No, what's in the bottle? Oh, it's not a bottle. It's like a...
I get fooled by that every time. It's like a gas vent.
Yeah, okay.
But it looks like a bottle.
Like a spray bottle.
Uh-huh. So the water must have been like, see the wires going down right there? Those were underwater because they have algae all over them. So the water in this holder was really deep. Well, you can see the line on the outflow. Okay, wait. They have an engine on down at the old airbase.
Yeah.
See a low rumble. The old low rumble is back. I grew up on that low rumble. Oh, here's one. I can identify this one. The big white trumpet shaped flowers are datura. Don't eat those. You can touch them and whatnot, but don't eat them. You have to wait for a deer to eat them. And then you have to, how did they collect the pee? How do you get deer pee?
That's not how the Native Americans used it. That's mushrooms and...
Still, it's a relevant question. How do you get the deer pee?
That's in Siberia. They probably have the deer.
Oh, the deer live there. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Because in my head, it's wild deer. And they're just following them around waiting for them to pee. Okay. So if the deer live there, that makes more sense. We are waterfall free. The main stream, look how hazy. Very hazy today. The main drag here, they have stopped letting water down from the dam. Or the amount of water that could be let down from the dam has been let down. I'm not going to cross here. We're going to go up the side here. We can't drive in the bottom of the riverbed either. Okay, what is that? What am I looking at? Someone will know. What is that? I want one.
How do you know you want it if you don't know what it is?
I mean, look at it. It's amazing.
It's attached.
That's definitely attached. It's got claws on it. I think there's little pins that come out of this little waterway gate guy. I think they grab the pins. I can't show you the pins. They grab the pins down there with this and lift them up.
How heavy is it?
Shit. 80 pounds, 80, 90 pounds, 100 pounds. Something with big feet walked on that dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're definitely not driving down the river bottom. That is not Bruce approved territory. This was full flowing. Well, 2 weeks ago. We haven't been in this spot in 2 weeks, but this was full flowing. I should have noticed that it is so quiet out here now.
Yeah, why were we able to hear
Why
the
we can
engine
hear
at
the engine running. Yeah, there's
at
no
the
water.
old base?
No more water.
Oh, San Bernardino National Airport.
San Bernardino International Airport, which
International.
I may have. Well, I think they fly to Mexico or They either fly to Mexico or Canada. That's how they get their international. But the best part about San Bernardino. Are you a fan of airport codes? If you're not a fan of airport codes, you should be, because sometimes they don't make sense, right? If airports are big and they've been established, they get cool names. Dallas-Fort Worth, DFW, easy to remember. Ontario Airport, which is about 25 miles away, pretty good. ONT, makes sense, Ontario. LAX. San Bernardino International Airport is SBD, which is tremendous. I guess SBX is taken.
Oh,
SBD.
that's a frog.
Oh, I can get him. He's pretty fast.
Look at me, he's a tiny itty bitty little frog.
Let him go. Where are you going, bud?
His water's all gone.
There's probably water
Yeah.
still under there.
Rocks.
And we all know about frogs. Frogs ain't natural. Frogs are like penguins. Check your Bible. They like bury themselves down in the ground and then they just hang out in a state of mud-based suspended animation until it rains again.
I'm glad I didn't step on him.
Sometimes I wish I could put myself in mud-based suspended animation. And now I've been incepted. Only inception technically is when you don't know it's happened, right? I know that it's happened. But if you don't think that I'm going home and Googling what these weeds are, then you don't even know where you are right now, because I'm absolutely going to Google what these things are. And it won't stick, so I'll have to write it on my hand probably, because I've looked up the scientific name for what we call stink trees. Also, is it amazing to you at all that there's no stink trees out here?
Yeah.
Stink trees grow everywhere. The tree of heaven, we got them from China somehow. I guess how we have got everything. Like, how many things have come to the United States aboard fruit? That's how we got Argentine ants. Anyway, stink trees grow everywhere. I saw a news thing that they're starting to show up in Pennsylvania. I'm sorry, Pants Land people, you guys are screwed. They can grow here, and you see what the environment looks like here. Oh my God, stink trees are gonna love them some Pennsylvania. And then they're gonna start, what happens is they grow big, and they grow bushy. In the rainforest, there's a term for it where it's like the canopies are like fighting against each other. So like you got them trees leaning over and then trees getting smothered out. That's what the stink trees are gonna do, because they cannot and will not die. And for some reason, they don't grow out here. Nothing tall grows out here. That's a cottonwood that you can't see in the distance. It's the first time we've been out since these endeavors began without water. It's the desert now. Back to being the desert. And based on the rate at which heat is increasing, we're not gonna take you too far. We're just out for a lovely morning. I mean, it's hot and all, but it's not that hot. It's like 5th terrible accent of the video. Pretty good. Strong. Strong.
Maybe your terrible accents stop Bruce from tipping over.
I think they do. Oh, that was the worst yet. That was, if you're from Scotland, I sincerely apologize.
As you should.
For my for my graphically bad stereotypical Scottish accent.
Even your American accents were kind of bad.
Even my American accent is kind of bad.
I was talking about the ones where you were trying to sound like a hillbilly.
What, I can sound like a hillbilly. I think I got them genetics in me. I think I'm doing Theo Vaughn right now. Here's what happens. I'm not allowed to wear baseball hats, because as soon as I put one on, I look like a hillbilly. And when I say hillbilly, I don't mean just like someone who lives in a particular region. I mean like someone who has conflicting political and sociological ideologies, either due to upbringing or other external factors. We use hillbilly the same way. Like, hillbilly is a state of mind, not a place from whence you arise.
Oh my goodness, you're too much.
I am too much. Almost extra. The best part about it, though, from my standpoint, I'm going down to the dirty ass water. We're going to Galveston.
No.
The wife's been watching
Restoring Galveston.
Restoring Galveston.
I love it.
She loves herself some Restoring Galveston. So we're gonna go to Galveston. We're gonna bring it down to a close. I want to see what the texture of the white stuff is.
Oh gosh.
That's where we're headed. And you're like, you can find that out on your own.
I'm betting spongy, kind of like if you let a book get wet.
I like that. Bruce just murdering weeds on the way down. I'm hoping that this isn't just a, hey, there's number 2.
Yay, okay.
Well, also when I got down here, that just drops
Well,
straight
if we
off.
go this way. See, we need pictures of the plants because are you going to remember that one? Oh, I see the tobacco one.
Yeah, tree tobacco coming in.
But this one right here, this little purple one.
Yeah, that's all wispy. Looks kind of like dill. Well, you have to remember, this is the internet. And here, we see a perfect example of wispy dill. See, like nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know.
So
How many plant and flower people do you think there are
That watch your...
that watch this? Come on. I'm sure that in a Venn diagram, the Venn diagram overlap of,
I cannot see where I'm going.
why can't I think of the word? Botanists. Bam, bosh. I was thinking in my head it was arborists. How many? I think the overlap of botanists and toy car people is significantly smaller than, say, toy car people and people who like trains. I like trains. Ooh.
I think you like trains because your grandfather.
Yeah. Oh, looks like spider webs. Oh.
Oh, it almost kind of looks like we're at the beach with no waves.
This is a
Unless these are the foamy waves.
beach from a dark reality.
Are you expecting giants? Oh, look how it moves under my wheels. A giant spider's gonna crawl out of the stuff. Like, what was the movie that had like the giant spiders and they hid in the mall? Six-legged? It's not six-legged.
Eight-legged freaks.
Eight-legged freak. Why was I saying six-legged freaks? I thought it had something with freaks. Eight-legged freaks.
We'll see if we can get any more footage out of this to do the wrap. The camera just overheated. That's what all the beeping was. And we're assuming that Bruce's camera is still running. I have no way of knowing this. All we know for sure is the microphones are still running because they were... Holly Landlark Max, man. If you're looking for a microphone, Holly Landlark Max is my genuine recommendation. Clap, clap. That's where I have to sync the audio. There's some more behind the scenes for you. She's not wrong. The ground. Oh, it's like driving. Yes, it is very eight-legged freaks out here.
Ooh, look at that one. Over by Jade.
I'm gonna see if I can get up there.
It looks like a spider crawled out of it.
Looks like a spider crawled out. Come on, Brucey. I'm telling you, I wasn't using the trapdoor correctly. Ugh. We will do that Midwest blend of the outro here because we're just gonna wait for the camera to overheat for the second time.
You gotta get a close up of that.
Pass
It
Bruce
is gross.
over to the. What is that? You're expecting an 8-foot spider to erupt out from under these rocks. So we will blend up the outro for you because
It's kind of cool to drive
this
on.
is going to be the real This is going to be the real one. We're either going to have to festoon.
Ah! Oh, dang it, we're tied. Dang it.
There it is. There it is. You get. Oh!
I'm trying.
You're tearing up the chunks. Yeah.
I got it.
Oh, look how fibrous. Whoa. This is going to be the challenge as we move forward into the year.
Come on, Bruce, tip.
No. The challenge is going to be coming out here at a time where everything isn't just going to overheat. Bruce's camera, my camera, the rigs, the radios, everything.
Maybe we come out for some really early morning, like the sun's just rising.
Yeah, it's got to be like at sunrise or...
Ooh, night driving.
Or that's why I said we put a bunch of lights on them. Oh, tell me it doesn't look like spider webs. And it feels, oh no. Oh my God. Oh, sweet infant baby Jesus. That is oh, wow.
I've turned off my nose.
The fact that there's nothing dead in that is almost unbelievable. Wow.
She looks cool out there, though.
It does look super cool.
Come on, Bruce, get over there.
Is this a trap? You trying to get me to tip over? It's not going to happen.
Bruce, come on. Chicken?
No.
Come on, Bruce.
Look at that. Ugh. There's a hole for you to go in. Ugh.
Don't be a little B word.
Wow. 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 There's a part of me so thankful that I can't share this part with you, and the other part of me that wishes desperately that I could share this with you. You smell this smell.
Oh, no shit.
There it is. There it is.
That's because I am having fun.
Oh. All right. Just overheated again. So the camera's off. I will I will let you know. Let me see. Is Bruce's camera still on? It is. Okay. As long as we have something to sync the audio to. Thank you. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Bruce won the day on tipping over less. This has nothing to do with the fact that my wife dove head first into the deepest end and was like, yeah, I think I could try that. And just came out here and started driving RC cars after not having driven any in basically her entire life.
But I also try risky things.
I've been doing this since 1985, so I have a little bit more experience.
Why is there a stick?
The smell really, it's a depth gauge. It's a depth gauge. Because when this is full, like up near the top of it is where it goes over the overflow point.
All right, say goodbye.
Oh, she's absolutely right. We're saying goodbye. Thank you so much, everybody. We will see you again here from in the canyon, from all the usual, from all the old familiar places. You know, like I say it every time. If you haven't done the trailing thing, get out and do the trailing thing. It is genuinely a great time. Less equipment specific. If you're not recording it for the world to see, then it's even easier. So we'll just let it taper off, as it were. Thank you so much. In between now, when we meet again, when I'll do your very best to have a good one, everybody. We'll see you again here from the canyon or out. We're gonna get a thumbnail right up in here, faux show, because it looks like we're in determinedly alien terrain. It's when they drive over something, they unlock the stink molecules. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm just gonna head over and we'll do like this. Bees love that.
Let's get out of here.
Starting to feel haunted.
The Llorona's gonna come and get us. I hope you don't offend anybody with talking about hillbillies.
Well, there's a bunch of guys in there from the South. I think they've heard everything. Every place makes fun of every other place. You don't think that they all have gross stereotypes about California? Most of which are true?
Yeah, but we probably all sound like surfers.
But we all sound like surfers?
Yeah.
No way, bruh.
Totally tubular, dude.
And we call everybody dude? Oh wait, we do that.
I don't call people dude.
Yeah, you do, dude. Come on, dude.
I don't. I
You
don't
never
think
called anybody dude.
No, I don't think I use that word very often.
What's your choice in place of dude?
Guys?
Huh?
Guys? Hey, guys.
Yeah, guy.
I use guy a lot. And for me, the word guy crosses genders.
Yeah, well, so does dude.
Well, no, I think that's probably why I use it.
The thing of it is, though,
Although some people get upset with that.
I was going to say, here's the differentiation. I don't think you can refer to somebody as dude in an overtly negative way. Because like when you say, all right, dude, right? That's dismissive. But when you say, okay, guy.
It's the same thing.
No, I don't know. When somebody goes,
That's just
okay,
how,
guy.
That's just how you're saying it. Now say, okay, dude, the same
all right,
way.
Dude. Yeah, I don't know. Dude seems milder.
You can bring that up on your YouTube,
That's
on your live stream.
Right? Guy versus dude?